Hi, welcome to interview.com. Interview.com is a job portal. If you're looking for a job, you can log on to interview.com and you can post your resume with us. In this video, I'm going to talk about very basic Java entry question. What does Java class file contains? The Java class file is a file with a .class file name extension containing a Java bytecode which can be executed on Java virtual machine. JVM. So class file is like it's output. Whenever you compile your Java program, you'll get an output. The output will be java.class file. So .class file is like an instruction to your Java virtual machine. The Java class file is produced by the Java compiler from Java programming language source files. So you have your source file, you give it to the compiler and it will produce the bytecode. If a source file has more than one class, if your class has more than one class, if your Java file has more than one class, each class is compiled into a separate class. A class file in a Java has .class extension and contains bytecode which are instruction for Java virtual machine. If your interviewer asking what exactly the bytecode is, you can say it is the instruction for the JVM. Bytecodes are the instruction for the JVM and not for Windows or the OS. Bytecode only an instruction for JVM. So in turn, JVM can talk to the OS. A class file in Java has .class extension and contains bytecode which are instruction for JVM, which then translates those bytecode into platform specific machine level instruction based upon whether Java programming is running on Windows or Linux. Actually, the combination of class file, bytecode and JVM makes Java achieves platform independence. I'll explain to you. Bytecode meant for JVM and not for machines. I'll tell you what is that exactly. So Java code, you are writing a hello world program and you are using compiler to get the bytecode, that is .class file you are getting. This is just an instruction for JVM. Then you can tell how exactly this is executed in separate OS. See, bytecode is an instruction for JVM and JVM is specific to each OS. So this JVM you cannot run in this OS. So this JVM is specific to Windows and this JVM is specific to Linux and this JVM is specific to other OS. So the common thing here is these JVMs can understand the bytecode and it can separately handle the OS. So that's why we are saying write once the Java code and run anywhere. So you write one bytecode, one Java file, and you get the .class file. And you can run anywhere because all this JVM can understand your bytecode and it can instruct each OS. These JVMs has the capability to instruct each OS. And they are mutually exclusive. That's how we are achieving platform independence. Let me show a source file, so that you can understand. So I have written a class here, Java class demo. It has a public class. Inside there is a class here. So one class and the other class, second class. So if you compile, it is creating two classes, Java class and these two classes. So I'm opening these two classes in a compiler, decompiler. So decompiler shows the inner class. It is separately compiled and placed it. That's what we are trying to say here. So in the second point, Java class is produced by the Java compiler from Java programming language containing Java classes. If a source file has more than one class, each class is compiled into a separate class file. Just now I showed you in the decompiler. Hope this video is useful for your Java interview preparation. Thank you and all the best for your interview. If you like this video, please press the like button. Thank you.